Well now, what do we got here? A human seeking the assistance of local help? I meant this help wanted poster. If I recall, it states all qualified applicants need apply. Well, I am a qualified applicant, and I wish to apply. Oi, did you hear me? I wish to apply to your help wanted ad. What makes me qualified? Well, for starters, I'm a master marksman. Or, in this case, markswoman. Am I right? Whoa there, champ. Was that pun really that bad? Leave? Really? But why? You have no intention of hiring an elf? Well, if that's your final answer, at least let me buy you the next round. Oh, come on. At least let's leave on good terms. Then I promise I'll leave, okay? Sure thing. I don't mind shaking on it. Barkeep, another round for my buddy here. I don't mean to pry, but why no elves? Don't want to talk about it, eh? Well, is guessing permitted? Come on, I'm just having a little fun here. No harm in me guessing. Okay, let me guess. You dated an elf before. Whoa there! Judging by your reaction, I hit the nail on the head. Let me guess. A high elf. I knew it. You're probably into those high and mighty blue blood, snot-nosed, self-centered... I'm sorry, it's just... Look, I really need this gig. I'm not one to grovel, but I'll grovel if I must. Actually, the reason I'm not one to grovel is because my parents said you should show your worth through action and not begging. Oh, have I piqued your curiosity now? Well, if you must know, here's a picture of my parents. Cute, ain't they? What's the matter? Never seen an elf raised by dwarves before? Really? So I'm your first. This might have gotten a little more interesting. Well, it's no secret that dark elves hate the high elves. In fact, at least for me, I'm not really like other elves. Well, when the other elves make fun of your parents, saying stuff like, "Oh, poor dear, having to be raised by dwarves because her real parents don't love her? What a shame." And those laughs, those awful laughs. I mean, there were a few times I lost my temper, as well as getting a few scars from all the fights, and the rumor spreading that I was raised by a pack of wolves. And my personal favorite, they would often say, dark elves are sad attempts of dwarves being cool. That is where I would usually black out. Next thing I know, a bunch of teachers were pulling me off of those bullies. It's not fair. My parents loved me. They accepted me, a dark elf and all. Not willing to change me, despite me having these issues with bullies. They loved me unconditionally. Thanks. I probably failed the interview, huh? Does this mean I can join your party? I know that in your party you have a healer, a black mage, a ranger, and a dwarf. No kidding. The dwarf was your childhood friend? Let me start off by saying I would never get in the way of you two. Don't worry, I was referring to your friendship. Or was I? Don't worry. I know the two of you are close. Honestly, I'm kind of envious of you two. Well, it's kind of rough to say, but when you're an elf, dark or otherwise, being raised by dwarves, everyone tends to shun you. Don't worry, it's just sometimes I wonder what it would be like. You know, having someone you could rely on. Well, deal's a deal. I won't bother you anymore. Thanks for at least accepting my next round. The next round of ale. You seriously forgot our agreement. Are you, by any chance, okay? You look a little flushed. Maybe that was one round too many? Whoa there, buddy. I guess that last round really hit you hard. Barkeep, here's the round I owed him. And here's for the other. Now come on, time to get you home. Now tell me, where do you live? Well, I'm not gonna leave you on a park bench or nothing. I plan on taking your sorry bum to your own bed and sleep this off. Well, I was thinking back to what you said about your friend. I don't want her to worry about you. Again, leave it on good terms. I promise, though, once I leave you on your own bed, I'll leave. There you go. Just take it nice and easy. In case you change your mind, I'll leave my info here. Good night. For what it's worth, if I was your girl, I'd never leave ya. Not for all the rubies and gems in the world.